Good morning, boys and girls. Happy Father's Day from the Fresno Church of Love. I had a thought today. I was thinking I'm not going to church today because I don't typically go to church. I am the church. I'm always in church. I'm always around other believers and non-believers and people I believe for and all that jazz. So I'm always in church. I'm not going to go to a church building today, an organized Christian church, Protestant, Catholic, whatever. But I had this thought today. It was kind of interesting. I think it's weird. I think most churches are weird. And I love all churches. I think they're, weird. But I love you guys still. And you guys think I'm weird. I think you're weird. But I was thinking about it. It's kind of interesting that typically, get away from church. Think about in your real life. When is the time that most families get together and sit around and maybe talk about their fathers and, maybe even talk about things that their father taught them and said, in the past, and lessons they learned from their father, and maybe admonishment that the father gave them. You almost are sitting around singing songs in memory of a funeral, right? Like most churches, good or bad, I'm not saying that. I will say you're weird, but I'm not going to say it's good or bad. It's just different. Hey, if you guys like to have funerals, that's awesome. But I don't go to churches because most of them are acting like God is dead. And God is not there. You show up, you talk to each other, and then you sing these songs about, you love your father, you love your father, blah, blah, blah. And I'm falling here. And then you start talking about this father, this God, like he's not there. And so that's why I don't go to church, because I'm always hanging out with God. I'm always enjoying his presence. I'm always in communion with him. It seems like people have been talking about praying always and being like that's a mystery or something. It's not like it wasn't I don't even know these big words. I can't say them, but it wasn't like, hey, you should pray. No, you are. The realization that we are in communion, that we do abide in Christ. We're in him. You're not getting out. Whoa, hey. Sorry about that.